to bring in Mr. Sanjay Chadha into the conversation as well. Mr. Chadha, another question that everyone is really confused about at this point in time is whether the state government can bring in a law that awards the death penalty to a convict. And like I had asked Shamshavish as well, because there are so many levels of judiciary, and one can go, let's say the West Bengal High Court, the Calcutta High Court awards the death penalty in a certain case, but that matter is likely to go to the Supreme Court. Then the Supreme Court is clearly giving its judgment basis the law that exists centrally. So what really are the states then trying to achieve? There's a just if you can clarify to our viewers.
Very opt question, I must say. There are two limbs of this question. One is whether the state governments have the power to amend the law, amend central law, and as within the territories of the state. In the question in hand, West Bengal, the answer is yes, they can do it. Number one. Number two, your question that when a high court grants a death penalty, what will happen to the when the case comes to Supreme Court? The Supreme Court will take into account, it will not see the BNS which is applicable in the rest of the country. It will read the provisions which are amended by the state government. So there is no confusion, there will be no overlapping. It is a very straightforward formula. Now I want to add one very important thing which Adish ji was saying, that whether our infrastructure is ready, whether our police system, investigating system is ready to finish the investigation within 10 days. Is it possible? That is a big question mark, no doubt. I give you a very small example of West Bengal only. About 10 days back, I had gone to Calcutta for a matter which was listed in fast track court. Now, you will be surprised, the first date given to us is December 12th. I mean, what kind of fast track court is this? I mean, fast track court, you are giving a date of 5 months. It's better that, and I was shocked to see the cause list. There were 100 matters before that district court. It was a very important matter. So I just wanted to say, by making such laws, I'm using a very harsh word here. Are we making the mockery of our own system? That it is, you ask all four the panelists out here whether it is possible to complete the entire investigation and charge sheet within 10 days. CFSL report. It takes years to come. This kind of system where we are living. So first and foremost should be that we must change what is there happening. We must do certain positive things. We must add manpower. Police may, if you will see the IO level, there are, the number of police person per 1,000 is so less. I mean, there are a series of things which I can discuss here. So, yes, it's a very, very welcome step, because we need such harsh laws. As we say that harsher punishments will act as a deterrent for the people who are going to commit such kind of crime. But when these matters will be applicable, what will happen to the fast track courts when they have 100 matters to decide in a day? Can they do it? Humanly, it is not possible. We need manpower. We need, the investigation, the scientific investigation is what is needed today for such cases. For speedy making of the charge sheet, it is essential that you should have an excellent infrastructure for investigation. So all these things are very, very important. I agree with the rest of the colleagues of mine who are sitting here that yes, it is a welcome step.
Okay. I want to bring in Mr. Sanjay Chadha, last word to you, sir. A very quick question. A lot of times there has also been a debate on whether the death penalty actually acts as a deterrent. is it the death penalty that will act as a deterrent, or is it actually a speedy trial and the fact that you will be behind bars and your life will in a way be ruined if you even have to serve a prison sentence? Is that more of a deterrent?
I must say both have their own impact. Death penalties, deterrent is there. But the biggest thing which we see every day, the fear that when the penalty will come and when it will be executed, that fear, they say, the accused has a common mentality. They say it takes years, they know it. Because our own friends from the legal fraternity convey it to them. And the practice is also that. There's nothing wrong in it, and everybody, it's absolutely crystal clear. Everybody knows that it takes years. Nirbhaya case you were mentioning, it took 8 years.
Yes.
Though it was a fast track court, it was a speedy, and above that was a bigger lens from each media house. Each newspaper was covering it every day. Then it took 8 years. What is the fate of the other cases? You can't, even imagine. The cases having history of 20 years are prolonging in Supreme Court. They are lying. Bunches of such cases are there. 2000, 1980s, 90s cases are still there.
Yes.
So you can imagine. So yes, it is there. This deterrent has to be, sharpened. We have to really sharpen it. We have to see that how this period of justice delivery system has to be reduced. It has to be minimized. Then only we can certainly achieve that goal of deterrent. I'm sorry I took a long time.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.